Welcome to the second video about why do therapists do that. And these videos are to help with complaints or concerns about therapists and therapeutic practices to help bring understanding to the mental health process. So today's question is, why do I have to have a diagnosis? Now, this is a very controversial question. Therapists debate this. There's also the whole ethics of the mental health background and mental health research in our history, and it ain't too lovely. What I'm talking about is right now, why might someone need to have a diagnosis? The first answer, insurance companies. Insurance companies do require a diagnosis to be entered. The second one is, when we have a diagnosis, it can help us get paired to the correct resources. For example, going to a trauma-focused support group instead of a substance abuse-focused support group. Our diagnoses can help us to understand what services we need to be matched to. Our diagnosis can also help us with accommodations. What am I needing to thrive? What am I needing to sustain my mental health and to be part of my community? The other thing a diagnosis can help with is acceptance and communication. Acceptance of ourselves and what our brain and bodies are going through. Communication to be able to advocate for ourselves, but also communication between loved ones so that we can understand each other, what we're going through, and what are some of the strengths and challenges of a diagnosis. So, I'm fully aware that this is a very complex issue, that mental health doesn't have the best history, but currently, sometimes diagnoses can really help us get the services that we need. Now, if you ask this question to another therapist, they might debate it in a totally different way. So I do not represent all opinions. What I have found with my clients is that diagnoses really help with research, resources, and community. And that can be a very powerful thing.